Dr. Dave bros brought orders, he puts them on the grill. Stop complaining about your massive water bill. Stick the foil up where the sun don't shine. When I'm done with you, your shop will be mine. I'm living life I've taken in the sun. I destroy frauditors, I do it all for fun. I got weapons of mass destruction for you, bud. I got 99 crumbs, but a gold ain't one. But a gold ain't one. I got 99 crumbs, but a gold ain't one.
Today's video takes us to Cincinnati, Ohio, where we find Misfit Moses on the screen here, who was arrested for refusing to identify himself. Now it seems as he's become a local celebrity and has 15 minutes of fame. So we're going to take a look at two local TV news stations there in the Cincinnati region who featured him. So let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy, you misfit of society!
Tonight, a man is out of jail after being arrested by Cincinnati police while he was recording video downtown. Thanks for joining us at 10. I'm Tricia Mackey.
And I'm Rob Williams. I went out and talked with a man arrested in this video you see behind us.
So this is from yesterday afternoon when he says that he was trying to teach people about their First Amendment rights.
Oh, I do beg your pardon, Ms. Newscaster, but he can't educate anyone because he's not educated. He can't spell the word educated. That's because he has a pea-sized brain. And look, he found a loophole in the First Amendment that allows him to go out and exploit the First Amendment for gain on YouTube. Now, if YouTube stops monetizing this asinine platform, he'll be out of a job again. So, maybe he should go back to school if he really wants to educate people, learn about the Constitution, then become a professor. But I highly doubt that.
Try to put people on notice. I try to let people know about rights I try to put you on notice about rights that you may or may not know that you have. I teach people how to deal with hostile situations and how to deal with law enforcement respectfully.
People would say to you, wouldn't it have been just easier for you to just tell them your name and what you were doing there?
Absolutely.
That would have been an easier path, but why did you choose this one?
Because I like to let people know that you do have a Fourth Amendment right to be secure in your persons, papers, housing, and effects.
That's all nonsense, and I don't know who the hell started that nonsense, but you're full of it. Read the Fourth Amendment. The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effect. Absolutely. Against what? Unreasonable searches and seizures. Yeah, you have the right to be secure. Nobody's searching you for your identification. Nobody's seizing your identification. The officer just wants to know who you are and what the hell you are doing. Yeah, these guys twist everything around. Now I know that these newscasters aren't falling for that shit. Are they good people? Or are they?
From illegal searches and seizures, because people will take advantage of you not knowing your rights.
When asked about his interaction with Cincinnati police, here's what he said. You can see in the video, bike officers rolling up to question him while he's recording.
It was horrible. I was really shocked that it even happened because I was eventually going to go in some of the government buildings, which is public. But to get a feel on the police, I decided to do the first one on a public sidewalk.
You know what the newscaster should have asked Moses here was, why was he in Ohio? Oh, that's right. Yeah, I think he did say in an interview, he came here because he heard, I don't know where, that the policing was bad. Well, there's bad policing everywhere if you want to look for it. Yeah. Hey, I tell you what, man. You can go to Chicago and get away with all kinds of stuff. Just go ahead to Chicago, Because Mayor Johnson doesn't give a shit what you do there. Yeah, he doesn't even care if you, bring something and do something you're not supposed to do with it. Yeah.
which is traditional public forum. And police supposed to be aware of this.
I went on to ask him about recording in front of a bank and how that may have made people nervous.
Where your feelings start, my rights don't stop.
He's been to 13 separate states and done something similar to what he did here in Cincinnati this week. I asked why it's important for him to do this respectfully.
My work is intended for the younger generation, and they have a bad reputation of just being disrespectful to authority, to their elders, and to each other.
Now, Karen here has not been to 13 states doing audits. He may have traveled to 13 states, but he hasn't audited in 13 states. I've seen him do audits in 3 states, Kansas, Missouri, and Ohio. 3, not 13. Let's not get the shit twisted here, Moses. You're not telling white lies to the reporter to make you look famous, are you? You got your 15 minutes of fame, sweetheart. What else do you want?
So if they look up to me and they watch my videos and they think I'm, a cool guy, and they see me being nothing but respectful for everybody, they will follow path, because the youth, they mimic what they see and they repeat what they hear.
Oh, wait a minute. Who looks up to him and thinks he's cool? Really? Man, if I were a kid and I'm watching the video here up on the screen where he's arrested, I'm thinking, holy crap, man, I don't want to be like that dude. That's not cool at all. And he says he's respectful. That's why you got arrested, particularly in this video, because you were disrespectful and you refused to cooperate. My, oh my, what a short memory we have. Well, let's take a look at another short clip from a different news station and see if they report on anything differently. Let's roll that clip.
Hello, sir.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Questions are swirling over this viral Cincinnati police exchange
I'm on the sidewalk.
No.
I'm on the sidewalk. I'm not walking.
turned arrest outside of downtown's First Commonwealth Bank on Tuesday.
When law enforcement pulled up, I was actually standing right here.
Content creator Angel Moses, who goes by Kansas City Accountability Online, recorded the video that's been seen by more than 100,000 people. He's what some call a First Amendment auditor.
Well, now, Mr. Newscaster, that's not what we call them, but I understand you have to keep it clean for TV. I understand you got FCC rules. Yeah, he's kind of creepy, though, especially when he points that camera at women and he won't tell them why he's recording them. Especially at banks, people going through the drive-through window at banks. How would you feel, Mr. Newscaster, if your wife or girlfriend or fiance was at the drive-through bank and this creep was standing there pointing a camera at her? I'm betting you'd have a different opinion of him. Or what if your mom was in the post office and this guy's pointing the camera at her? Because he does it all the time, Mr. Newscaster.
I was actually sent out here to come and record. Some of the locals here has been telling me about how the police has been treating them.
Moses says he took video of the bank from the sidewalk and had a brief interaction with security, who ended up calling the police.
I got a call here.
For what?
You're recording.
So what's wrong with that?
I'm just asking what you're doing.
You're looking at it.
About 40 seconds later, Moses appears to step in the direction of bank security. That's when police detain him.
They cuffed me. I requested for a supervisor. I let them know I do not want you to make a mistake.
Hey, Mr. Newscaster, I hope you watch this video because that bullshit about making a mistake, what he's talking about is he doesn't want the officer to arrest him because then he's going to file a lawsuit and supposedly the police are going to lose their qualified immunity and their pension. That's never happened. You can check. It's never happened with these idiots. But that's not going to stop from talking about it. And they're going to file a federal lawsuit. It takes buku money, buku, to file a federal lawsuit. None of these guys have that money. Believe me, they're all broke as a joke until the 21st of next month.
This is a misdemeanor charge of failure to disclose personal information. According to Ohio Revised Code, someone must identify themselves to police if officers reasonably suspect the person has or is about to commit a crime.
Sir, you're recording a bank, asking questions about the layout of the bank. I didn't ask them about no questions that indicate you may be thinking of a robbery or something. You could be armed, you could be dangerous.
I try to educate people on basic rights that they may or may not know that they have.
While CPD's Internal Investigation Section and the Citizen Complaint Authority investigate, the Cincinnati Police Union is weighing in online.
Frauditors can't tell the truth to save their life, can they? Oh, I didn't ask about the layout of the bank. You always ask about the layout of the bank. You want to know, is there a vault? Where's the vault at? Was there a time lock on it? You ask the dumbest questions, and then when the cops come, you have no idea why they're there. Who in the hell walks up to a bank manager and says, do you have a vault? Is it a time lock on there? What time do you close tonight? You know, who the hell asks questions like that to a bank manager? That's suspicious as hell. That's why you deserve to be in handcuffs. Now you got another misdemeanor, huh? Keep adding those charges, man. No problem.
Quote, it's clear the auditor simply bit off more than he could chew.
I don't think there's any indication that he was in the process of committing a crime.
We spoke with First Amendment attorney Jack Greiner and NKU law professor Ken Katkin about the case.
You watched the video. Just your first read on what happened.
The judge or jury will have to decide, did they want his identity because they reasonably believed that he was planning to rob this bank, even after they established that he wasn't armed or dangerous, or did they just do that because he was being insubordinate?
A First Commonwealth Bank spokesperson says the business will cooperate with any ongoing investigations. Moses is due back in court June 17th.
Now this moronic moron has to come back in a month through Ohio. Look how many miles it is. Are you going to drive or are you going to fly? Well, I tell you what, man, going to the airport these days is a real mother effer. I don't know, man. I think I'd want to drive. That's an all-day drive, huh? Plus your motel room. And then, ooh, never know how much that fine's going to be. And all this because you want to educate people. There's not enough people where you live to educate. You need to come to Ohio and educate people. Yeah, you know what? I thought you were stupid before, and now I really know you're stupid. Well, it's his life, and he has to live it. Thank God I don't have to live that life. I'm smarter than that. Hey, we're going to go ahead and close this video out with some Fafo Fools, and we'll start it out with Chili Decastrated and Friends. Roll that clip.
JBTP, Jack Boot Thug Pig.
Stop! You're touching him.
Stop!
You're touching him.
You've already been warned for trespass.
Wait, listen. Slow your roll. You work for me.
Hiding from the camera. Cowards. Why don't you come over here and talk about the Constitution with me?
You are a loser. You're a loser. You're willing to lie.
That's a demon right there, waiting to find a reason to arrest you, impound your car, take you to the dungeon.
I ain't fusing anything. All I know is I have not broken one law.
They take me to a tiny room, make me strip down naked, and then you know what they do? They make me turn around, spread my butt cheeks, and look up my butthole.
Listen, you asked me to listen, and I listened to you. Please listen.
Because you keep telling the same story over and over.
Because I have a right to explain what actually happened.
Okay. You, sir, you're a disgrace to this country. You should move to North Korea or to Russia.
So I'm asking you nicely right now to leave.
Okay. And you can fix the air conditioner.
And had a spat with Dr. Dave, but he's using those other channels owners to fight his dirty work.
I'm outside, sir. I stepped outside.
That's it. We're done.
So just give me the complaint form.
I told you to stop recording, and you
I stepped outside. Don't touch my shit. I'll smack the shit out of you. Why are you touching my property? Why are you touching my property?
And you're a Darren. You are a Nazi, sir.
This is what I do.
For what? For money?
I record. This is my job. My bad. It's my job.
I get that.
It's my job.
Last time.
It's my job. They told me down. I did nothing.
Did you ask me to take my picture? Huh? What's your deal, dude? Or whatever you are.
So what's your deal, dude? Why are you filming me?
Business, man.
What's your deal?
Mind your own business.
My own business?
You
just made it my business by filming my kids.
What are you, a tough guy, sweet nuts?
You're interfering with my First Amendment.
You're under arrest for obstruction.
You're under arrest.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me with arrest? Who are you?
Hi, I'm on Candy camera.
You are.
Yes, I am.
And you have to identify yourself.
Well,
failure to identify, you're in breach of the...
I'm Officer Harney, ever please. Have a good day.
What's your name, badge number? Name and badge number.
It's right here.
Is that what you're going to tell the judge? I've dismissed you. You've been dismissed 5 times.
Okay.
You've been dismissed.
Okay.
You've been sent back to work. You know how much video footage I have of you guys wasting taxpayers' money?
I'm not interested in talking to you. Have a nice day. Buddy, I'm going to ask you not to escalate things and just leave me alone here.
My purpose is to try to ruin people's lives. Send a bunch of negative people over to the channel.
Because I don't go back and forth with peons. Here's what I'm planning on doing. I'm planning on shutting down a couple frauditor channels.
No. I'm not trespassed from here.
You are.
No, I'm not.
She asked you to leave. She wants you to leave.
For what reason?
She said you're causing the disturbance.
Okay, I just got assaulted, buddy. I just got assaulted, and you're going to do your job.
I'm on public property. Have a nice day.
You have a nice day. Get the hell out of here.
Don't touch my shit, dude.
Yeah, you don't take pictures of me without asking.
Don't ever touch my shit.
Do not touch me. Who the hell do you think you are?
You need to move.
Interfering is a physical act.
You need to move. You don't know the statute.
Could you please call supervisor?
Wait, leave.
I'd appreciate that. Could you please call supervisor? I will leave under threat of arrest, sir.
Well, now you're under arrest for disorderly conduct, please.
And I'm like, bitch, I've asked you 3 times for the law.
There's intelligence bulletins going around about me and my wife. I'm not allowed to harass you guys anymore.
I'm telling you now, this is my house. So I'll burglarize. Unless you tell me what's all my stuff, you need to mind your business.
I have a right to film in public.
I don't know what he doing.
On the sidewalk.
Sir?
On the sidewalk.
Whoa, don't touch me.
What's
wrong with you?
This is the sidewalk.
Don't touch me. Don't put your hands on me. What's your name and badge number?
I'm just taking a look. Why are you... I'm not touching you, dude. I'm just taking a look.
You're going on YouTube. I have a big channel. Dude.
You need to leave. You are making me uncomfortable.
If I'm under arrest, then you are required to give me my Miranda rights.
That says employees only. Follow it. Now, Craig, can you not read?
The clerk's office is employees only.
Uber says you have to accommodate. Uber says you have to get knocked out.
You lost your job, bitch.
Because of all the backstabbers like Delete Law, James Freeman, Lackluster, and all the people that made tons of money off of my videos.
No, because there's no expectation of privacy in public. That's the thing.
That's some shows. Are you going to identify or am I going to put paper on you? You going to identify or am I going to put paper on you?
They don't want you here anymore. You here to leave for me? But they want you to leave. So let's step out of the building, okay?
Are you going to arrest me if I don't?
Yes, sir. I will arrest you.
That's all I needed.
Leave the building.
Will you arrest me if I don't?
Get the cell phone out of my building.
All right. I'll leave under duress.
I retire as an auditor, so I'm officially done.